riding with him and going here and there and everywhere.
Yeah, when I was the photographer and writing the body press program, we'd, travel, to all the different cities, in the territory. A couple of those I remember is one time we were driving to Toronto. Me, Bobo Brazil, and Tony Marino. And when we went through the tunnel, they had the duty free. Bobo would always stop and get 2 liters of Canadian Club. One to drink on the way up, one to drink on the way back. So we went up, did our show in Toronto, had a great time. And on the way back, Bobo and Tony are hitting the sauce. And we're on the 401 coming back. And out of nowhere, woo, woo, here comes the police and pulled us over. It's like, oh no, hide the Canadian Club. So Tony Marino was driving. So the officer comes to the passenger window, and Bobo's sitting there, and rolls the window down, and the officer looked inside, and he sees Bobo and Tony Marino, and he's like, oh, hey, how you doing? And he said, do you know you were weaving on the road? And Bobo goes, well, this Tony Marino here, the Italian, well, he speaks with his hands, so he's always doing this and stuff. So Tony was like, weaving on the road, and probably from a little bit of the sauce, too.
Yeah.
But anyway, the officer, they both had a little bit in them. And me as a kid, back then, I'm like, well, these guys know what they're doing. They're the professionals. And it's like, I didn't think about drunk driving at the time. So the officer tells Bobo to get out of the passenger seat and you drive, and Tony, you get back over here. And Marino was furious. I wasn't talking with my hands. I said, and he just complained all the way back home.
Talked about this ticket that you guys almost got that time in Bobo's car. I have a similar story about Marino in my car. And the night we were coming back to Toledo, we were in Toledo, there were about 7 of us in my car because it was just a quick trip from Findlay, Ohio, back to Toledo. Johnny Ruffin was with us, the First Lady of Wrestling, Phyllis Lee, and Chris Myers, female wrestler, probably Bad News, I think Bad News Jackson was with us, and Marino. And I'm speeding, and all of a sudden the lights go on, and here we go. And Marino says, let me handle this.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Tony, don't get me thrown in jail. And so the trooper comes up, and the trooper's a hard nose, okay? But he takes a look in there, and he sees, and he recognized somebody, obviously me. But he recognized us, and so Tony, this is Tony's in. This is the way Tony's going to get me out of this speeding ticket. So he talks to him a little bit. Yeah, we're coming back from Findlay. Yeah, we're going to Toledo. Yeah, going a little fast there. He says, yeah, you don't have any pictures, do you? Tony says, yeah, sure, I got pictures. And so the trooper goes back to his car. Tony gets into the trunk, gets into his bag, pulls out an 8x10. He's autographing it for the trooper. I've taken care of this, he says. As the trooper comes back to my car, in my window, we hand him Tony Marino's autographed picture, and the trooper hands me a $100 speeding ticket. Thanks, Tony.
Yeah.